Hello everybody and welcome to a new series all about redstone. Here I'll teach you all about the new different types of redstone equipment and how you use them. So today I'm going to talk about the redstone dust, the redstone repeater and the redstone torch. I'm using the CodeCrafted resource pack for this as well as the faithful texture pack. So let's get started with redstone. So this here is the redstone dust. It can go up and it gets into a crossroad when it needs to. So for example here you've got the redstone connecting to the centre block, which is going up there, and it goes like that. You can also make a crossroad like that. Wondering what redstone does? Well, it's pretty simple really. You need to use a redstone torch, which I'll talk about later, or any redstone input. So I'll get a lever here. And when you place down the redstone input onto a block which is next to any of these redstone inputs, so for example you could have it here, 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 here because it's next to that one, here because the redstone's on that, and even here because it's up there. I'll demonstrate there, so that will power it. That power, that power, that power, that power, that power, that power. So redstone can go out 15 spots, which I'll show you now. As you can see here, redstone goes down 15 blocks and slowly loses red colour, and at the end it's completely off. That won't power anything. There's no difference. The redstone signal, the strength of the signal makes no difference to whether it will power a piston or whatever. So here, every piston is getting powered in the same way. It's no difference except from the last one, because it's 15 blocks away and it's not getting powered because there is no redstone signal in the redstone. It's a perfect example of what a repeater does. As you can see, the redstone current here is getting lower and lower and lower. Near the end it has little power. So what a repeater does is it repeats the signal. So the repeater here is taking the signal and extending it. As you can see, the redstone current here is the redstone current signal here is much stronger than the stuff there, and it's actually 15. So this is what you'd get if you had a lever. Cool feature with repeaters is that you can lock them. So it will lock them in the desired state, which it's already in. So I'll show you here. This is a setup you need to use. If I show you here, you have this repeater here, which is running into the side of this repeater here. If I now go out of F8 and F1, you can see if I power this, it powers this, which is powering the redstone lamp. Now, if I flip this lever here, it puts a little lock on this repeater here. So now if I turn this off, if I can, the repeater stays on there. And if I turn this off, and I turn this off, and I lock it, then the repeater will also will stay off. I just forgot about one of the most important features of the repeater. So this is a repeater. As you can see, it has 4 kind of notches, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you click on one of these repeaters, the stick on the right moves 1 slot. So there's 3 positions it can be: 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. It's 4. I don't know. And what this does, this actually delays something called a redstone tick. A redstone tick is what the game uses to calculate redstone. So it's the frequency redstone will update. So this has kept it off there for 4 ticks. You see there? If I had it 1, it'd be much quicker. So if I put this on 4, it'd be slower, and you can create a delay by using a lot of these repeaters out in the line here. And as you can see, the redstone lamp doesn't turn on until the current gets to the end. Last but not least is the redstone torch. This is one of the best redstone devices because you can transfer signals up, down, left, right, invert them, inverting means changing the signal. So if it's on, you turn it off. It's really clever. I'll show you that now. If I take this repeater and this torch like this, I can now go and get this here, and because I put this down here, I put this repeater into here, then I can also put a redstone torch here, and it's actually going to turn off, and it's going to turn on when I flick this input off. It works with redstone as well. So if I was to put redstone on top of there, as you can see here, it does the same thing. If you put a block here, this is powering this, which is turning this off, and it goes into like a clock. And this doesn't work because, as you can see, the torch eventually starts to burn out, and it'll just turn off. Now that's not nice. So one cool thing is that pistons are transparent, just so you know, and you'll be able to do this, and it won't do anything, but it will do like a quick pulse at the end. I don't know why you'd need that. Anyway, redstone torches can be used to bring signals up, so like this. What it's doing. What it's doing here is it's turning that one off, which is turning that one on, which isn't doing anything to that one, which is turning this one off. And as you can see, when we switch it, they'll all switch places. This one up here will turn off, and it will turn back on again. Now, a redstone torch takes up 1 tick. So it took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 ticks to get to the top there and do its thing. Redstone torches are used to invert things. So if I put this in here and I flick it off, as you can see, it flicks it off. It turns it off. And yeah, they're technically like a lever, so if you put this, they're not really like a lever, so you can put a block there and it'll power this block here. It'll power the block below it, and to the side of it, and to outside it, but it won't power the block it's on, obviously, because it's already been powered. So if you see here, when the lamp is on, the torch is off. You could have like a thing here which, like that, and then it switches. You could have a wall, and then, yeah. Swag. Anyway, I think that will mark the end of our little redstone video today. Please tell me if you liked it. I spent a lot of time making this episode, and probably a lot of time editing it. If you want to see more of these, then tell me in the comment section below. Please leave a like if you can, and sign in if you haven't already signed in. Subscribe if you haven't already subbed. And it was fun. I hope I taught you something today. So I probably haven't, because most people know all this stuff. But yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been Dan, and I'll see you later. Bye.